What? What kind of injury is that? Santa's sleigh, Silent Night, and a good old-fashioned evil Christmas. Today, we're breaking down and reacting to the over-the-top medical scenes and spirited injuries from different holiday horror films. Let's dive right in. What the heck? Whoa! Why do I got a leg that looks like it's been off the body for a while? Perfect edges, it's not bleeding anymore. It's a little bit of bruising to it. We don't see these type of cuts in the emergency department very often. It's much more like jagged, ripped. If it is cut like that though, the chances of reattachment are actually a lot higher. She's pulled up by the hair, depending on the strength of the tissue, could be fine. Could also pull some of the connective tissue underneath the scalp and pull that off, and you can cause a hematoma underneath, just depending on what layer. Oh! Is this, what is that? It's like a wood chipper? Stop it. I have seen different type of machine type grinding injuries where a finger or a hand gets caught in and gets ripped off. You really can't put back together. It's gone. So you just need to cut off the end of it, seal it back up, and then have a prosthesis in the future, unfortunately. This is awful. The middle of the abdomen and the torso are not in there yet, but yet there's blood coming from the mouth. To get blood coming out of the mouth, either the blood from your stomach, maybe the intestines or the esophagus, are coming up and you're vomiting it out, or you're having blood coming from your lungs and you're coughing it out. Oh, breaking through. Breaking through a concrete wall. That would probably hurt, not to mention Santa Claus coming down. I was waiting for Santa Claus to get impaled rectally. Oh, good shot.
Santa?
Whoa. Going straight through the dorsal part of the hand, could fracture straight through the bones, the metacarpals, or could actually go in between and just cause blood vessel and muscular problems as well as puncture through the skin. Oh, somebody passed out, quite common. This is what we call a vasovagal event. Something stressful can cause them to vagal down, meaning the blood pressure starts dropping. If you do get up too fast, you're gonna pass right back out again. Oh my gosh! Passed out and impaled through the spinal cord, through the bone, straight down the middle. Come on. Come on! Could that kill you immediately? Probably not likely. Even if it severs your spinal cord right at the base of your skull, you're still gonna be alive for a short period of time. Oh, let me just get some, what is that, vodka?
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh! Has anybody smelled burned hair? It smells awful and has to do with the sulfur, I believe. Sulfur! When you get that type of burn around, you're gonna get burned to your skin. You're potentially gonna inhale the fumes. Head trauma like this, just because of the mechanism, will place you in a hard collar. Yes, they're quite uncomfortable, but a hard C collar, just to make sure no more damage might get done if there is a fracture. You're looking for fractures of the skulls, lacerations, as well as any bleeding inside. What is that? Is that eggnog or something? Drowning, you can drown in any depth of water. Even that might cause a shock to where you might actually close your vocal cords, but most of the time it's probably causing issue relating to breathing. Oh! That leg was solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. You see the blunt trauma causing the laceration. It actually kind of splits open. Easy to fix, they bleed a lot. Numbing medicine, typically we'll use lidocaine with epinephrine, which will actually help constrict the blood vessels, decrease the bleeding. Ouch, right in the back. My back. Soft tissue, most likely. It's not gonna go that deep. The amount of tissue that's in your back is really deep, even on skinny people. When you're looking at the spinous processes of somebody's back, they're at least an inch plus in distance, so there is distance there. Whoa, whoa! What is happening? What?
What?
Check out the eyeball. Look how round and perfect that is. The eyeball is got fibrous tissue, obviously, around it, but then it's just filled with fluid, a gusher. You also have 6 muscles that connect to the back, plus blood vessels, as well as a optic nerve that sits in the back. So a lot of different connections. Oh my gosh, she's like so in the eyes. This eyeball has different types of connective tissue to it. Quite impressive to actually see that. Hard to tell if all of them are there, but you definitely see some white fibrous things, which could be the tendon, it could be the fascia. Is the likelihood that that eyeball would make it all the way through to the back? No. Run, lady, run the other way. Oh. No spinal cord injury, but asphyxiation, not being able to breathe, decreased blood flow to the brain. And just making sure somebody has died. Anytime we get people who come into the emergency department with traumas to the head, neck, and face, we're gonna get CT scans. That's our initial move. We gotta get pictures to see what's going on. Please do not hit each other. Please do not cause more trauma. Please be kind to one another.
Be excellent to each other.
Merry Christmas, Frank.
Oh! What? I don't think that's a real Santa. Causing suffocation.
Suffocation!
Not being able to breathe. We typically see injuries when people are trying to hurt somebody else by strangulation. Most of the time it does not happen. You just see a lot of bruising. If you have an injury to the blood vessels of the neck, it increases the risk of having a stroke or dissecting through and causing more trauma. What's he doing now? Wait a minute. Laceration to the neck from, I'm assuming, ear to ear.
He slit his throat from ear to ear.
Where's all the blood? Literally have seen this injury before. You have to go pretty deep to lacerate the jugular vein or the carotid artery, which typically sits even deeper.
I'm warning you.
Oh! What? What kind of injury is that? Do we see the back end of it through the back of his head? We do not. Where is the rest of the axe? Is this a common injury that we see in the emergency department? No, but oral trauma is. Most lacerations in the mouth can actually heal on their own without having to be sutured. Oh my gosh, these are nuts. I've never seen a Christmas horror film like this. This is crazy. Also, big new things on the horizon. Check out my brand new supplement company, Life Happens. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. And as always, please make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.